It's a trap made by the devil himself. And you see that happen with a lot of artists and things where they'll brag about how much money they have and how that means they can spend a lot of money. Well, the Vanderbilts went broke. The Vanderbilts, they had 10 mansions. They had gigantic, like 80,000 square foot mansions in the middle of New York City or something ridiculous like that. Like these massive houses that were as big as city buildings, and they took up entire blocks. And they lost every mansion, they lost all their assets and all their resources, and now it's just a name. That's all it is. It's a university, the Vanderbilt University, stuff like that. They actually beat University of Tennessee this weekend, which was weird. I grew up watching Tennessee pummel Vanderbilt every year, so to see Vandy beat Tennessee was pretty interesting. But anyway, with that said, you have the Rockefellers. Though the Rockefellers, their number one goal was to think about wealth preservation. They spent a lot of time thinking about the family trust, setting rules and parameters for how you were going to use their money. They were not going to let you go out and blow their money like a sucker. They were not going to let you go out here and just trick off their money at the strip club. They are very, very particular about how that wealth is preserved because they understood that the job of that wealth was to preserve those resources for the next generation. That was it. Like there was no job more important than that one. And the idea that people sort of overlook that and the people don't think that that's important is very scary and very sad. You know, it's unfortunate that there are people who don't give a damn about their kids, grandkids, or great grandkids, and they get money and they say something stupid like, "Well, when I die, it don't matter. I'll be dead, and I'm going to spend my money. I'm going to enjoy it while I'm alive." But when you die, you know, there is an afterlife. There may not be an afterlife for you because I don't know what heaven looks like. I've never been there, but there's definitely an afterlife for the people that are going to be here after your life is over. And the prices are going to go up. Things are going to be more expensive. It's going to be harder. It's going to probably get harder and harder for people. There are AI experts out there right now that literally, there was one AI expert, I kid you not, who literally jumped out there and said, that he thinks that unemployment, because of AI, he said he thinks unemployment will hit 99% or something, or it could hit 95% in the next 20 years because AI will be able to do everything. Now, that sounds wild. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But he was on the show with that black dude, the black dude that has the little British accent that has a great platform. I forgot, it's Steven something. He's so good. He's so good. I love him. I like Marquez Brownlee. I like black people that don't have to go out here acting stereotypical to get a big following. Like these are guys I can really like rock with. I love that. When you see a guy that's just doing a minstrel show where he's just being a clown or whatever, it's like yeah, we've always had black clowns, but to see black intelligent black people doing their thing and being rewarded for that, I love seeing that. But anyway, with that being said. You absolutely, absolutely, positively must think about wealth preservation. That means that the estate plan and the trust and all these things are extremely important, and that really is also a self-esteem exercise. You have to understand and accept that you are important enough to save and preserve your wealth long term. That throwing your wealth away is that's kind of immature. It's short-sighted. It's certainly selfish, without a doubt, and it's a missed opportunity. And remember the word poor. What does the word poor stand for? It stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So a lot of people are poor because they're poor. They're poor because they pass over opportunities repeatedly. So they're poor because they're poor, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Now, no, I was not talking about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a different category. He's good. He's good with the sports and he's doing other things and politics. And I respect him enough to believe he should be heard. I met Stephen A. Smith one time in 2006 when I was in Madison Square Garden. I did an interview there. He was watching the interview.